Hello and welcome. This is my Animal Crossing Wild World Minecraft inspired world tour. We got Steve, we got Alex, we got me just hanging out for the ride. Let's jump right in. Welcome to Sweden. That's where Minecraft happens. Alright, so as a little bit of context, I've played this before. I have a childhood save file that I still have around. So I spent the last year just playing this a little bit every day, trying to get as much as I could done with what the game has to offer. This is my home. Let's go inside. Here we have the Minecraft base. We got my bed here, my jukebox, my cat, I got him from a swamp, my ender chest, some cake, got a snow golem, you know, lily of the valley, that's rare, my netherite sword, and just some creepers, you know, they're chill. Didn't have a whole lot of materials I could work with, so we just got wood and cobble floors. Let's head back here. This is my backyard. It's pretty peaceful, a good place to have a cookout. This is my friend here. He's a gnome. Let's go here now. This is my cowboy room. If you want to feel like a cowboy would, drinking from the trough. Going to the storefront. Hanging up your leathers. Wow, wow, wow. Over here we kind of have my trophy room. This is the coolest stuff I've acquired, like this. This is very important. This was my first fish I got. I didn't get all the models, but I got a lot of them. I was gonna try and get the town hall model and max out the bank with turnips. That is a lot to ask for in this game, but I could have done it, just know. And last but not least, my study, where a man can enjoy the finer things, like boats in little glass bottles. Ah, yes. How quizzical. Let's look in here. Show off my collection. Everything in the storage is basically stuff that I can't rebuy, like pictures, special event items. I got all the boondocks, feathers, and some cool clothes. A lot of it you can't get again, so I can't really part with it. A lot of the stuff from Gracie. I think this is most of Sahara's catalog. Probably not all of it. Just cool fun toys, you know. And this is just the collection of cool stuff. Some trash, a shirt, UFO part. That took a pretty penny. I had to go into space for that one. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of storage in this game, and believe it or not, I think this room is like completely max capacity. You might be wondering, how's that? You know, there's barely any items in this frame here. Well, yeah, that's Wild World. That's Wild World. For most of this playthrough, my whole town was covered in piles of stuff. You should see what it looked like before. In fact, I can call my old self right now, and he can sort of explain to you the organization he was kind of going through. Hey, thanks for having me. So good to be called back from time to time. So yeah, this is mid-December right now. I'm gonna kind of show you around the town, see what the kind of process is looking like before we finish up this tour here. Around this time, we got the flowers kind of all over the place. In addition to the flowers, you can see I just got piles of just crap. There's not a whole lot of storage in the game, so like right here, this is where I keep my pitfall seeds in case, you know, I got some plans. Up here, this is where I originally was having the orchard, but decided we we're going to spread these trees about, as you see now. But for now, this is just the staging area for the fruits and vegetables. This is where I keep the cedar saplings and regular saplings just at the front here. Around the villagers' homes, I've got some, you know, weed killer. You can see we're already starting the grouping of some of these fruit trees, such as around the Able Sisters is where we've got the peaches going. Yeah, you can see not too many trees around, but we're really prioritizing just all these different piles and the flower organization for now. Let's see if these piles really helped us out or not. I bet they did. So right about now, I think I'm going to give you guys a tour of the place, show you what I've done, my interpretation of how a good Wild World town looks. So to start, this is the town layout I found. I actually reset for quite some time, for a few days, because I really wanted an island in the center of town. I wish the beaches could have looked nicer. We'll see those in a minute. But I think this is a really good layout. I skipped a lot of other good layouts and chose this one. So as you can see, I got a lot of cool flowers. That has been my main focus for probably the last 6 months of this playthrough. We got blue roses, we got tons of lily of the valleys, I got gold roses, I got all these flowers lining the streets of cobble. It took a long time to organize all these flowers once I got all of them bred up, but I'm pretty happy with it. I wanted it to look really nice and not have too much color in one spot. This area right here that we are at is probably the weakest part of the whole town, but I like that the three houses are right next to each other. Around here is where I originally had an orchard before I realized that the acres and certain spots are guaranteed to never allow trees to grow. So I instead decided to spread out my tree variants. Right now we're in the cherry section. My town flag here, Pack PNG. I'm real proud of that. Shout out Sweden. Now this spot here, I like that the dirt just naturally does this. And what I used to do a lot is just kind of AFK and wait for Pete or Gulliver to appear, as well as grind out trying to get the golden slingshot. So I needed a spot high up in the town that you can sit and be ready to just shoot stuff down. Right next to here we got the museum, and of course I wanted to celebrate getting a full 100% museum all by myself. No action replay. So I got some gold roses here. So this museum is complete. The art, that was really the rough one, man. The bugs, I actually did miss the spider. So I had to wait for March to roll around and get a new one. Now here's the good stuff, all the paintings. Yeah, this was a rough one. I actually did have to resort to time traveling. I went to my childhood file. It's kind of a mess. You see, the thing with the paintings in this game is you can't tell if they are fake at all, so you kind of just have to buy them and hope. Let's go up here and look at my constellations. So, because I connected to my childhood file, some of these are from me making constellations as a kid. I don't know what's up with this one. This is just a house with like wings. This is just 4 triangles. Young me was cooking. Oh, here we go. Here's something good. Creeper. I don't know if I did this or Kid Me did this. Another thing that I was doing was checking the particular times for the roost. There's villagers that show up at the roost here that you can talk to at particular times. The only villager I never saw here was Rossetti. I checked between 2:30 and 4 p.m. on Sundays for most of this playthrough. Thank you. And behind the museum, we have 5 fossils buried so that no more appear in my town. Moving on further, rocking the way, we have the town hall. Let's take a look inside, shall we? That's what it's all about, baby. Let's check out some of the letters. I've pretty much maxed out the letter storage in this. I've just been keeping all the milestone letters, like from Boondocks, the like 1 or 2 letters you get from your dad, some funny bottle mails, Gracie certificate, the wishing star, the museum completion letter, and my top HRA scores, because, yeah, this was the highest score I ever got. Another thing I wanted to do was try to get a complete catalog, and I got pretty close without making too much of an effort, but that's kind of ridiculous. So I just opted with this. I at least got all the umbrellas. That's cool. Most of the hats. I'm 1 paper away. Not gonna get that last one. Of course, I have all the dinosaurs. Moving along, we'll see one of the only 2 ponds in my town. And another strip of road with 3 villagers. Oh, peacock butterfly. See him every day around here. So something that inspired me when I first started playing this last year was Sepia Tone's obscure OST. They were making weird fan soundtracks for the game that were alluding to some weird events happening, like going to church, going to heaven, there being some creature in your house, and I really liked that with this really innocent game from my childhood, so I gave the villagers some weird things to say with their catchphrases. So here we have a great opportunity to discuss one of my favorite features of this game, is the villagers moving. So every now and again your villagers move, and the only way you can tell is by walking into their house and seeing it for yourself, which is fine, but you have to mash through the text to say don't leave. And they just ignore you. So what you have to do is just keep mashing. Just keep getting through this text. And we got lucky here. That only took like two attempts. I have been stuck trying to get the villagers to decide not to move for like 15 minutes. I'm probably going to do this for City Folk, play for a year and give a little tour of what I create. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, let's go. No stylus allowed. Time loss. Time loss. Okay, some people think you have to go outside, but you can actually change in front of them. And it's chill. No stylus, by the way. I have elite ball knowledge. There's a glitch where he's sick. So this is going to make it go really fast, because he doesn't want to talk. That counts. Come on, we're getting close, we're getting close. Sub 23, come on. You know, I think for a first run, that's pretty alright. Wasn't quite sub 23.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?